Malik says, I grew up in survival mode where the goal was just to make it to the next paycheck. How do I shift my mindset to build wealth when all I've ever known is lack and hustle?
That's a great question, Malik, and that actually is for a lot of us, right? Coming out of that survival mode, including myself, was something I had to get through. So when it comes to shifting the mindset to build wealth and coming out of that, it's going to start with our emotional foundation and our mental foundation. That includes our childhood traumas, how we experienced our parents with money. Were they savers or were they spenders? Because a lot of our habits have to deal with our emotional ties, right?
Yes.
For example, some people say, oh, you know, I shop to spend the pain away.
When I tell you, I call it retail therapy.
Retail therapy.
Even my neighbors know when I'm pulling out. They go, she's going on some retail therapy.
She's going,
It's
right?
true. We all do that. We think that that's where we're going to find the peace and the balance and everything. And it isn't.
Yes.
But we shall be looking good.
Okay.
Okay. So the best thing to do is
to start at the root.
Start at the root.
Because even though you'll be making more money, you'll still have those same habits and you'll find yourself back in the same patterns.
Ooh, you said a mindful with that. Let's go on to this next question. It is from Alyssa. Alyssa says, I want to break generational financial patterns, but I'm also carrying emotional trauma from watching money destroy my family. How do I build a legacy when wealth and pain feel tied together in my story? We almost just talked about that.
Yes, yes. Great question, Alyssa. It, again, is going to start there. But what I will add to that is, what is your vision? What do you want for your legacy, Alyssa? What are you not willing to repeat that you saw in your family? So if you don't want these same things, it's time for us to make some personal changes. But how do we do that? We have to get raw, real, and true with ourselves. Focus and notice the awareness, which you already have. That's a great start, that awareness.
The awareness comes from even asking the question,
Yes.
right? It's like, okay, I need to fix this.
Yes.
All right, so that's a great answer. Let's move on to this next question. This one is from Marcus. Marcus, as a Black man, I feel pressure to be the financial provider, even when I'm drowning silently. How do I act? Did I get some amens over here? All right, Marcus, you got an amen corner. How do I ask for support without feeling like I'm failing as a leader?
I'll tell you this, Marcus. Vulnerability is going to be your top strength. Vulnerability is power.
Yes.
And when you can tap into that vulnerability, the support automatically comes.